Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that has been cleared. And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. Otto stood up well to him there. Fermin simply refused to be outdone there. Jupe. Oh, now he can run. Jupe! Great strike! But the keeper... Oh, he's been caught on it here! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Fernandez. Deco. Cucurella. Could be danger here! Deco. And this is Puskás. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fletcher. Now it's Lopez. Pass is just off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nepal still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Gerrard. Diouf. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Fernandez. Jupe always looking for that half a chance. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the volley. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cucurella is one whose deliveries we all know about. Back to the keeper it goes. Serginho. Gerrard. Jupe. 15 minutes till half-time. That's the keeper's ball.
Lille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Lopez. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cucurella.
And again, they're pressing
That is
effectively.
a great pick out. A heavy challenge. Shot at goal! It's there! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Nepal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cannavaro.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Darren Fletcher. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes short and sharp. Deco. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super find. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's on it, and the shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep...
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Nepal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
In designated areas within these grounds.
So we're underway for the second half. Oh, nice touch. Darren Fletcher. And here's Gerrard. Desai does really well to win the ball there. He's gone forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Deco. Searching pass he's played there. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. Darren Fletcher. Fernandez. That's Gerrard. Company cuts it out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Lopez. Looking for the run. Desai spots it and intercepts. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Opts for safety. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Lopez. Vermeer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's a good ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Lopez. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Delicious from Jude! A finish right from the top draw. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Nepal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Diouf pinches it off him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Shevchenko! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on to
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Diaz. He's in a good position here. Diaz! And he's stuck it away. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before...
Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that has left him in a heap.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Yamal. Drogba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross needs to be good.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He's looking unstoppable. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That's a cute ball. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. It's played through for him. It's a pretty loose pass. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nepal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Puskás. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Puskás! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Shevchenko. It's played through for him. And he is deftly shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And he can thump it away. And it's Rijkaard. Aguero gets his head on it! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Nepal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yamal. There's the shot! Passes short and sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rooney. Shevchenko is onto this. Leicester defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Puskás, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Aguero, pinches it off him. Desai. And he's there to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. Totti, Cucurella gets a foot in here. And it's Shevchenko. Muscular approach does pay off here. Opts for safety. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is just off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Deco. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's a promising position. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's off target and by quite a way.
Lamine Yamal really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Timber threads one in, dink through. Cucurella is always looking to play quality balls.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here?
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Edmilson. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. And here's Aguero. Rooney. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Timber's cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Aguero. Rooney. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame.
Impressive job. Oh, crossbar! Deco. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't...
Big chance! Oh, good finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give this...
He's had a shot! Yamal. That is good strength. And here's the chance to counter. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chance! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nepal have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Here comes the cross. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. And that is well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Cucurella. Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Yamal. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's had a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nepal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Leicester gets across to intercept that. And it's Deco. Deco. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's been won straight back. Company promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Akanji.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. That's going wide left. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be in...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Ball in towards the middle. And that should get the job done. Now it's Aguero. Deco. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Totti always looking for that half a chance. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that's that. Nepal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they felt...